Welcome back to the Football Manager Save on the ChesnoidPlays channel. We have some updates for you with regards to the financial conundrum and situation we found ourselves in. As you were aware, if you've been watching recently, you know that I was having trouble offering more than £1,500 a week to anyone, regardless of opening up our financial situation, so meaning we had loads of money available. I've had a word from the devs, and they're aware of the bug. They've noted it. They're going to work on it, and they found a workaround for me. If I edited my budget, which I have now done, I can now offer up to about £3,500 to £3,700 a week rather than £1,500, which is banging. On top of that, so that's kind of the workaround there for now. On top of that, we have asked the board to renegotiate the contract of Elias Kachunga, which they have done. The board have offered him a contract. So I've gone out and renegotiated contracts with a number of players. You can see that Elias Kachunga is renegotiated with the board at £4,300, which is a step up from his current £3,500, but I'm fine with paying him that. I've renegotiated with Harrison Dunk. He's re-signed at £500 a week, less than he's currently on. And everyone else that you see here has renegotiated either slightly below what they're currently on or slightly above what they're currently on by £100 here or there. I do have the opportunity to renegotiate with Morrison, Cousins and Bennett. And Brophy we're going to allow to leave the club at the end of the season. I can't currently negotiate with those three because I've previously failed to negotiate a contract with them before we knew the workaround. But that's fine. When it allows me to renegotiate contracts with Morrow, with Bennett and with Jordan Cousins again, then I think we're going to be able to, and we should be able to keep them at the club. That said, Jordan Cousins actually asked for £7,500 a week. So I think we might be losing Jordan Cousins, if I'm completely honest. I don't know if we're able to... I mean, I presume if he's got less than 6 months left on his contract, other teams can sign him for free. If I could sell him, that'd be great, because then I could use that money elsewhere. But I feel like a lot of clubs would just sign him for free because he's available for free at the end of the season. So I think we might be losing Jordan Cousins. It's either a case of trying to sell him for something now if we can, or utilising him for the rest of the season, using his quality in the squad, and then trying to replace him in the summer. Because I don't think Jordan Cousins is going to stay. So I'll ask Twitch chat and get my feedback there for that particular situation. But that is the financial status of the club as it stands. We don't have that much money in the bank, but we have raised a little bit more with some sales. We have sold Brandon Hornstrup to Barnsley for £28,500. I'm also trying to add a couple of loanees to the squad in this January window to just flesh out numbers. I'm also continually asking the board to let me have a senior affiliate, but for the time being, they still keep saying no. So moving forward today, we'll power into the month of January as we say thank you to LRR for his second month subscribed on the Twitch channel. We'll start with Fleetwood, then Exeter, then Burton, and the FA Cup fourth round draw is yet to be made. But of course, we ended the last episode with a tremendous 2-1 win at home over Championship Watford. Fifth in the Championship, might we add, Watford. So I don't really know how we've done that, but do it we did, and continue we shall, hopefully, to have a very strong season. Fleetwood at home in 7 days, but there might be transfer action between now and then. Drop the video a like if you're enjoying this save. Do come across and join me on Twitch for those in-the-moment decisions that you can quite clearly have a massive impact in. There's a link in the description to the Twitch channel. And, of course, check the channel page for anything you might have missed here, whether it be the player career mode on FC24 or the Formula 1 stuff or previous episodes of this save. But I'm going to go and discuss things Jordan Cousins-wise with my chat right now. And then I'll let you know what decision we come to. FA Cup fourth round draw. Who are we going to get? The chance to draw an absolute mad financial opportunity. Or... oh, can you believe it? Newcastle United away. Flashbacks intensify. It's the fourth round this time, not the third. But that is a tie that could earn us a really tidy amount of money. If it gets picked for TV as well, that'd be banging. And as we're thinking about bringing Matty Longstaff in on a free, the chance to go back to Newcastle and play for him would be huge. Oh, mate, that's perfect. I've got to get Matty Longstaff in regardless of what happens with Jordan Cousins, I think. I'm going to approach to sign him. Be a regular starter. He wants to play in the midfield centre as a role of a central midfielder. I will remove that in case I want to utilise him in other positions, but he's happy to do that. That's fine. And he's only asking for £1,800 a week. I'll make the contract a bit longer if we can. Commit to £1,600 a week. Will they do that for 2 years? Yes, they will. 1.8k for 2 years. Matty Longstaff is going to join Cambridge United, and that is going to be a much, much better long-term replacement for Jordan Cousins than we could probably have gotten for any sort of similar money. I'm very happy with that. Wraith Rovers have come in with a loan bid for Glenn McConnell. He's extremely interested in going there, which is fine. Be a regular starter for them. I'm quite happy with that. Quite happy with that. Accept the bid. Off you go, Glenn, maybe. Kai Yearn is going to Wrexham, which is going to be intriguing. Kai Yearn to Wrexham. So, I mean, that is great players to be around at Wrexham for Kai Yearn. He's certainly going to be able to learn from some very, very capable players at this football club. But they do appear to be hoarding. They do appear to be hoarding players right now. They've got a big squad. A very big squad. We might even consider having a look at some of Wrexham's players to help with our squad next season. But I'm really pleased with how that Jordan Cousins situation has resolved itself. We haven't done anything with Cousins yet. We've offered him out and no one's interested in a potential purchase. But Matty Longstaff coming in now just makes perfect sense. Soleil Kaikai signs a new deal. Will Mannion signs a new deal. Harrison Dunk signs a new deal. You love to see it. Scouting finished on Lewis Skelly at Arsenal, and he would have no interest in joining us. Arsenal would have no interest in letting us have him, but certainly, if at some point in this save we get him at the club, we've had a very good season. Glenn McConnell's going to go out on loan. Wraith Rovers, and he's excited to be joining them as well. We'll get match reports on him. I'm not going to set him a target. Kachunga has been granted a work permit and he's signed a new 2-year deal. The board negotiated that for me, but I'm thrilled. Elias Kachunga is going to stay for 2 more years. He's been one of the best players we have at the club this season. He's our joint top goal scorer alongside Fajiri in all competitions with 6 assists as well. So joint top goal scorer, joint most creative player as well. Absolute banger. Lancaster's been sensational recently, so hopefully he keeps that run going. His form has just been steadily getting better and better and better and better. We're 7th. Fleetwood are 4th. This is at present, based on as the league table looks like right now, a playoff battle game. Stockley's very good. Josh Fayler's very good. Brendan Wirradoo's very good. Danny Mayer's very good as well. Fleetwood Town are going to be a tough team to play against, but hopefully they're a team we can at least avoid defeat to, but hopefully beat. Corner Cambridge, 21st minute. Adam May on it. Plenty of used bodies in the middle. It's going to fall to George Thomas. Oh my lord, what a way to start the day. A 20-yard blockbuster from George Thomas from outside the box on his left foot. First goal of the stream, first goal of the episode, and we won't score better at all. Wow. Take a bow. For his milestone 10th goal of the season, George Thomas scores a thunderbolt. Free kick in a good position now as well. Can we make it 2 before half-time? Danny Andrew has scored 1 this season. And that's now 2! The quality of goal today! Unbelievable! That's from even further out. That's close to 30 yards for Danny Andrew. The whip on it. Wow, Leighton Baines, eat your heart out. Danny Andrews arrived. We get the win. We get the win. With 2 of the highest quality goals we've scored all season. I mean, I'm very, very, very happy with that. But are we going to come back down to earth with a bit of a bump, finding out about Will Mannion's injury? What's happened to Will? He's broken his arm. A broken arm for Will Mannion. Send him to a specialist. And he's going to be out for 6 to 8 weeks. Oh. Honestly. Longstaff goes as a fringe player to Notts County in League 2 for £100 a week less, but only till the end of the season. His contract is only till the end of the season. Oh, but they have an optional extension. Oh, I was so excited to get getting Matt Longstaff in. Don't change your winning team, Ches. Okay, Ches. We won't. Exeter away. They're in 21st in the division. So in the relegation zone. Play with that pressure. Have fun as always. And then if you play with freedom and confidence, then in theory the results should follow. Fajiri's touch lets him down again. Exeter trying to break in behind. Kiri's Cox. They are in behind. They've scored. Go on, in the middle. Adam May's there. Now Fajiri make the run. Through the channel. Play the ball. He's offside. He's offside. Oh, it's not going to count. He's offside. Bugger, bugger, bugger. Surely he was off. What? It should give us a tight offside replay. Oh, look at the right back. The right back's dropped. The right back played him on. 1-1 then. That didn't take long. Well, Cambridge save of your own. It's going scarily better than expected. Yeah. Oh. I was about to say, same here. To be fair, it is going scarily better than expected. But this game is not going as expected. The relegation threatened side are playing very well here and dominating the game and may even take a 3-1 lead if it weren't for Stevens battering that away. Can we get a late equaliser? I was thinking about changing the focus. It's a really good move. Oh, wow, Fajiri. Okay. He's certainly celebrating signing a new contract very well, isn't he? That was struck with such venom towards the back of the net. Quite simply, too hot to handle for the goalkeeper. May, Thomas, Fajiri. It's a lovely little triangle on his left foot. He's just slashed it. Into the top corner it goes, and we have an equaliser. It's no less than we deserve. And with 5 minutes added on that are now disappearing, it's all we're going to get, I think. A point away from home against relegation-threatened Exeter isn't exactly what we were after, but the point is better than nothing, and with 4 minutes to go, we weren't getting it. Now, at the end of the game, we've gotten at least something. At home, wow, we are the second best team at home in the league, and only mid-table away. That is what you call fortress. 10 wins in 15 games at home. We are playing on the Tuesday night ahead of the big FA Cup tie at the weekend. We're at home. We'll stick on balance though. Adam May will take out for Digby. We've already brought Saleh in for Kachunga and moved Thomas to the right and Saleh in at Cam. I don't really feel the need to take anyone else out, to be honest. So we'll continue to play with that team. Hopefully the couple of tweaks we made will be enough to see us get victory this time rather than just a point. Not sure if the highlight will make it in or not, but we are the second best side in the league at home this season. But if we can get revenge after our poor result against Burton last time we played them at the Pirelli Stadium, then back here at the Abbey, hopefully 3 points will be on the way. No, it's our corner, in fact. Saleh Kai. It's going to fall to Thomas. He's already scored one banger today. Make that 2. George Thomas is so good. 16th minute. Cambridge 1. Burton Albion 0. Flicked away by Sweeney. Only as far as the free man on the edge of the box. And he's striking the ball very sweetly right now, George Thomas. He's on the right this time rather than in the centre, but it doesn't matter to him. He'll do a job anywhere. Corner again for us. Again, George is out here. Oh, we've bagged. Jordan Cousins gets his first goal for the club in what will undoubtedly be his only season at the club, as he's asking for twice what I can afford to give him wage-wise for a new contract. But he's got up well there against Deji Oshilaja and buries the header, and we lead by 2. 6 minutes added, 6 minutes gone. 3 points again for this Cambridge United side. Don't ask me how this is happening. I can't tell you. But something about the way that we set up has clicked. And we're having a very, very solid first season in charge. We're by no means even remotely close to ready for the championship. Financially, playing staff-wise, facility-wise. So I don't want to go up, but I want all of the positive morale, financial boosts that come from inflated attendances, etc., and potential TV money too from a strong season to just keep everything ticking over and keep the club moving in the right direction. The unbeaten run of 6 games continues, although Premier League Newcastle United next is probably going to change that, but it's a great financial opportunity for the club, so hopefully we earn well from it. It's not yet been selected for TV at all, potentially. Do I want to go to a deadline day meeting? I will say no for now. Colchester have actually made a bid to buy Michael Morrison, but I'm trying to get Morrow to sign a new deal. I think getting him to sign a new deal is still probably the right decision. I think 1 more year is probably good for Michael Morrison, and we'll try and get that through if we can. Then that will probably be his final season at the club. But maybe we get him for 1 more year, but we start Jubbs and use Morrison's experience in the squad to still complement what will be a strong defence. That's the current plan anyway. I should be able to renegotiate contracts very soon, and I can indeed now do so. So let's go and do that. And hopefully we can get these guys to stay on for another year. Important player is absolutely fine. Wants 4.7. I can offer him 3.7. Ryan Bennett wants highest earner at the club. 5.5. I just don't have it, mate. I quite simply just don't have it. Ryan Bennett might well leave us. I'm not really going to be able to compete with him financially by the looks of things. Morrow, if I can get him to accept regular starter, that would be great. He will. He's currently on 3 something. Currently on 2.6. And if he'll sign 1900, then that would be phenomenal. I don't want a 2-year deal, though, just a 1-year deal with the option of an extension. He wants to stay on 2.6, which he's more than welcome to do, but I'd rather only have him for 1 year. I'll add a little bit more money in there. No, he's going to turn that down for now. Not a problem. It's okay. We can deal with that later. Highlighted Botman, have you, Wes? Thank you, mate. Well, I'm going to be that guy, and this YouTube episode is going to end here. Do make sure you come back and join me for the FA Cup tie against Newcastle United and transfer deadline day in the next episode. That is going to be all for this particular one. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate your support as ever. We've taken 2 positive results and a draw against Exeter from today's episode. We've done a little bit of transfer business as well. Hopefully, you guys will be interested in the Newcastle episode in the transfer window finale episode, which will come out in the next couple of days. I'm going to record it now on stream, so do come and join me on Twitch and watch everything live. It'd be great to have you there. Drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.